Finds it. It's all on cold on the bomb site. We've seen him clutch here before, though.
Exactly. Can he do it once again here for MIBR in such a critical round? Will mousesports even give him that opportunity as they start to filter their way onto the bomb site all together? But they're peeking the wrong angles. coldzera has a chance now. 2 have fallen, and it's on to Frozen. He gets the job done. coldzera! What is that?
It just looks so easy.
For mousesports in the round, that might be enough to keep MIBR alive. A missed shot, though, from Fallen. Very uncharacteristic, and Phelps as well. Chris J's been gifted so many kills. Bomb plant goes down, but it's coldzera once again for MIBR that claws it back. And Frozen gets an important kill onto Taco. We're once more into a 1v1. And coldzera, how did he not spot him? Finally the man's been broken. Frozen's found one for mousesports. Well, this is fantastic to see from mousesports. We really talked about how they had to be quick out the gates, but it will be MIBR that draws first blood. coldzera finding the frag. And here comes Frozen, though, one of the best performers for mousesports, and indeed one of the best performers here on IEM Sydney. And they're not going to be leaving Fallen by the wayside at all. Mousesports have started off with a pistol fantastically indeed. And that is exactly what they needed to do here.
Completely open plant and set up in very good post-plant positions. It's going to be near impossible for MIBR to come back into this one.
I think you might be right. Rops will get the first, Frozen another, and there it is. mousesports start off Mirage with the pistol round.
That's going to settle the nerves for sure, getting themselves off to a very, very good start, and Frozen in particular already looking like he's banging everyone out of the server. 3K for the man, so good start here for mousesports. They're going to be able to buy up into this one. Over on the side of MIBR, I mean, Phelps has already bought up. Fallen's got himself a scout, so they don't want to let mousesports run away with this one. They want to force straight back into it right now.
There's definitely good early signs, though, for mousesports to get into the A bomb site. You see Chris J lining up this flashbang right now. There's going to be some smokes perhaps to follow it, although actually mousesports have gone for the contact play out from A ramp. Phelps is here in the sandwich, and he's not going to last too much longer. Carrigan shuts him down, and now it really falls onto the shoulders of Fur to make something happen on this A bomb site, because there's no one in CT spawn at the moment that can actually cause any problems, and that is going to be it. Fur denies the bomb plant, but Carrigan's gone one better. 3 kills for Carrigan in the round. He has just opened up the A bomb site. And mousesports in with their best chance now.
Bomb getting planted nice and open for mousesports. 4 players up. It's a double retake in from CT. Down goes coldzera as well.
Well, poor old Taco. I'm not so sure how much he's going to be able to do from CT spawn here. It would be a massive throw for mousesports to let this round fall by the wayside. Into CT spawn he goes, and there is Carrigan waiting.
Well, part 1 of it done for mousesports, but as I said before, unless he's going to push through it, doesn't quite get the shot onto Carrigan. Nice shoulder peek from the man, and that's connector control for mousesports.
Something that they haven't really had too much of throughout this map. Is going to get a free one as well. Carrigan says, thank you very much, Fallen, but immediately falls straight away. And a couple of quick kills come out for MIBR, so any kind of celebration there for mousesports is just ripped away from them.
Straight into the contact towards this B bomb site. It's all they've really got left. They've been shut down in mid, shut down at A, and it's all on Taco to hold this one down. The man doesn't have any utility to his name. He's just going to be having to hit shots.
Well, he really only needs to probably get one here for it to be a decent enough scenario for MIBR. So a 1-for-1. coldzera still hanging around as well. It is still going to be very difficult for mousesports to get into this bomb site, but they are slowly working their way in. 30 seconds still on the clock. Bomb plant's going to go down. No one's covering it off, and Taco just peeks out and says hello. All 3 go his way. MIBR up to 7-2 now, and they're posting a rather intimidating.
Probably Chris J making his way through underpass over towards connector, and mousesports last 45 seconds. They're going to start moving their way out middle. coldzera will be the main man to sort of defend that area, and obviously Fallen with the mag 7 here does hear the drops.
Yeah, but is he going to be able to make magic happen? There is the first and another one. Take a bow, Fallen, because you might as well have won the round here for MIBR. Now a 5 versus 3. Chris J trying to trade back, but only being able to get the trade 1-for-1. That is not going to be enough. Woxic, a quick flick, but it's not on accuracy. And Frozen on his own. It's going to be 10-5 at the end of the first half, Philly.
Yeah, not really going any which way, but good to see mousesports get up. And
at least from the games that we've been watching.
MIBR now very quickly over here towards the B site. Going to go for a bit more of a set play as they don't have full utility on all of their players. which is going to mean playing a long, drawn-out default round where they try to go for connector control is a lot more difficult when you don't have all the pieces of utility that you usually use to do so. It's going to be contact into the B apartments. Carrigan hiding on the balcony. Chris J does have a Molotov to be dropping, but he's not in position to do so.
Yeah, and Carrigan only has a Galil, so more than one here is going to be magical from him. Might well be the player to do it for mousesports, as he has been spraying away, and he actually does almost get 3. There we go, Carrigan. That's what we want to see from mousesports. It's just enough to keep it in their favour here on the B bomb site. Fallen once again has a 1v2 ahead of him. We'll be able to get the bomb down.
Frozen can't let him back off the bomb site, giving too much room to work with, and beautifully done from the man. Locks him in to that default plant and punishes.
Establishment of control. Woxic with the first, and the bomb plan still not being able to go down. It's not safe on the A bomb site just yet for MIBR. Fall, and the timing might get the better of him as he sees the flashbang go over. Finally, we do see that bomb plant go down. Still, Frozen continues to push the issue, and he's found himself another double kill. There's 3! And Taco, he's wondering what on earth is going on here. As Frozen just hits a magical shot onto him, hitting into the palace. Defuse is on. There's nothing that Ver can do here, so he just backs away. And mousesports, for the first time, have actually found the lead here on Mirage.
And Frozen really stepping up to the plate. You know, people had their questions about this young man heading into IEM Sydney in particular, but he is single time purchasing that double AUG, purchasing the AUGs and utility. And finally, their economy is looking a little bit more mortal. 2k plus across the board in combination with a little loss bonus built up. Won't give them as good of a buy as they've had to work with in the last couple. MIBR looks like they're setting up pretty quickly towards this B apps area. Putting pressure out underpass once again. Fur and Phelps going to make their way into middle while the rest of MIBR creep out B apartments. Carrigan has the utilities, holding onto the Molotov, and Chris J again disrupts MIBR before they can make progress in middle.
Although he's been traded back, Phelps is on just 2 HP. Taco pushing forward, what a flashbang through. And Carrigan and Frozen taking advantage of it. The B bomb site this time, Coldzera once again, but it's 4 players he has to find, and not cleanly enough. Carrigan will shut it down.
MIBR still a little bit of...
Does drop. He might have bought enough time though, as mousesports start to make their rotation across. Chris J gets one onto Fallen, and now it's a 4v3 for the retake with plenty of utility for mousesports.
Locked out of market at the moment. MIBR set up in the post plant, but man advantage for the mousesports. Chris J joins up with the rest of his team. Taco's on top of the bin here.
Does the map have one more twist and turn here? Perhaps it does. Taco, only a 1-for-1. It's not enough just yet, but you have to remember, Coldzera is still alive, and he is doing the work right now for MIBR. Woxic with an AWP. There's no way he can win this round. And MIBR have gotten another one. We're at 14-14.
Excellent work from MIBR.
Indeed, they even need to, because Woxic is holding the line with the AWP, and he's doing a damn good job of it. Coldzera already drops. The shoulder pick does get the better of him, but there's still one more for Woxic. And Chris J with a secondary AWP does chime in as well. It's a 2v1 here for Fallen. He wasn't able to clutch it out last time, but maybe a chance for him now with that bomb down. And if he lines himself up here, there's 2 pushing into him. Headshot comes across from Rops. It's not enough to finish Fallen up, and he will finish mousesports off.
There's a 1-on-3. Chris J getting a little bit too amped.
Look at this. Rops has just done the dirty on Fallen through the smoke. We're back to, again, a 2v2. Coldzera creeping up by Palms. He knows Rops is close by here in CT spawn, but they have to get the bomb, and they have to plant that one very quickly indeed. No time left. No utility left for mousesports either to deny the bomb plant, but Rops lurks his way out, tries to do some damage. And this certainly now favours MIBR, particularly with Taco in the position that he is. Can't get him out of there. It's going to rely on the aim here from mousesports. Nice shot from Woxic. Into the 1v1, such a critical round here. And mousesports may not win it. They won't. Coldzera, he gets 3 in the round and puts them again onto map points. Down the line, and it's not going to be the correct decision in this instance. Can Woxic keep it alive for mousesports? He's doing a good amount of work, but it's into the 2v1 now, and it feels impossible. Both the MIBR players know his position, but Fallen drops. It's a headshot onto Fur versus Woxic. He misses a critical shot. He's got one flashbang. And does he just sit this defuse? Fur's run all the way.
He's picked up a molly.
And that maybe makes it unwinnable now for Woxic. He's got no idea, going to sit on the defuse, but if there's no peek here from Fur, no! He's gotten it off the bomb! MIBR, they're going to win back one!
Fortunately, all right, so
we're back. Going to make it to Carrigan Falls as well. So he has just really been such a thorn in the side for MIBR so far, or for mousesports so far. But Frozen may well be able to do the job for mousesports. He can. It's the bomb dropped. MIBR have a more difficult run in this round once again, and no Coldzera this time to bail them out.
So man advantage here for mousesports, and Chris J does relieve some of that pressure on Frozen, who's trapped in the connector. Taco does find him though. These two mouse players are split up. Chris J's playing this one excellently though.
Taco almost got the timing.
In towards the fountain area. Frozen tries to set himself up and aim duel with a great flashbang from Carrigan. That's man advantage for Mouse, but how long will they be able to hold on to it?
That's the real question, isn't it? Because if Coldzera gets the timing right, which he hasn't, could have just as easily gone the way of MIBR there, but Frozen is doing the work that needs to be done for mousesports, lurking around behind MIBR. He's a sneaky assassin.
MIBR look to pretty much reset them with just Deagles and a Mag 7. Phelps has found himself an AK and retrieved it now. It's just down to these two last players, Woxic and Frozen. They've both been stepping up so hugely in this series, but this is going to be so hard for them to convert this round.
This could be just a killing blow for mousesports in the series itself. Woxic does at least spot Fur behind, but that's the information from Fur for MIBR that they need. Coldzera almost gets it done with the Mag 10. Frozen's down to 45 HP, not expecting the peak from Phelps. And MIBR, they've done it again.
Coldzera is absolutely ridiculous. The man's on 27 kills. I would love to see his stats after this series is done, and I'd say you're probably right. If this man makes it to the grand final, he's on for another MVP.
Gosh. How does it go so wrong for mousesports?
I mean, you lose two players to...
For mousesports.
Woxic and Frozen are the ones with the guns. You've got the AK and the AWP. You can't count any of these mousesports players out with the Deagle either.
Oh, surely he spotted the shoulder there. It seems unlike he did, though. And Fur is going to punish them for it. There's 3 kills, the Org, an absolute laser beam. And that was the one chance in the round that mousesports had. It's gone now. And Fur might as well go for the ace at this point. Chris J, the last one left, but they've all died to Fur's hand.
Man's just gone aggressive all on his own towards long A.
I think there was some Chris J chance in the crowd there. I'm feeling like there may be a little bit of disappointment fairly shortly for Kudos Bank Arena. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the 1v5, 35 seconds on the clock with only a Deagle. Might get a couple here. There's one, but can't calibrate on the second, and Phelps